beauty of Hollywood, combined with American ideals, is the ultimate dreams for humanity. The basis of the American concept of anything is possible with hard work and dedication, and no matter your race or your religion, creed, none of that matters in America.
Man, I counted at least 15 black people on that montage. Hey! Well, I'm here at the Academy Awards, otherwise known as the White People's Choice Awards. The wildest, craziest Oscars to ever host, because we got all this controversy, no black nominees. The thing is, why are we protesting? That's the big question. Why this Oscars? Why this Oscars? You know, it's the 88th Academy Awards. It's the 88th Academy Awards, which means this whole no black nominees thing has happened at least 71 other times. And black people did not protest. Why? Because we had real things to protest at the time. You know?
But in general, Hollywood is a liberal industry in a liberal town in a state that's bluer than the Pope's balls. What the new rules say is to be eligible to compete for Best Picture, a film must meet the standards of 2 of 4 new inclusion groups. Group A storyline that centers on or a star that represents an underrepresented identity group, or 30% of minor roles from 2 underrepresented identity groups, which include Asian, Hispanic, Latinx, Black, African American, Indigenous, Native American, Alaskan Native, Middle Eastern, North African, Native Hawaiian, or other Pacific Islander, women, LGBTQ+ people, people with cognitive or physical disabilities, or who are deaf or hard of hearing. Whew, wouldn't it just be easier to say not Chris Pine? Have you watched the Oscars this century? Because this really seems like a case of washing a glass that's already been through the dishwasher. The Academy is not exactly unknown for rewarding liberal virtue. They should call Best Picture most worthy. Look at the contenders and winners in recent years. Been nominated not by their popularity with audiences, but by diversity and virtue signaling. Diversity is important, but it needs to be said, it's not the only thing that's important.
That diversity is the American superpower. That's why we are great. So many different people from so many different places adding their ideas, their inspiration, and their influences to this beautiful American gumbo, you know. And for me, at its best, Hollywood represents and then creates the imagery for that beauty. But for my part, I think that I have to protect and fight for the ideals that make our country and make our Hollywood community great. And so when I look at the series of nominations of the Academy, it's not reflecting that beauty.